Corporate counsel, don't let your company succumb to government pressure to monitor your employees' personal phones. What the government is pressuring you to do would be illegal if the government tried to do it itself. Even from the government's perspective, what it is trying to do is doomed to fail. Let me explain. I promise I will only take a few minutes of your time. The SEC has fined companies hundreds of millions of dollars for their failure to prevent their employees from using their personal communication devices to conduct business. The SEC says that when employees use their own phones to conduct business, the SEC is denied access to all of a public company's business records because most employees who conduct business on their own phones don't preserve their communications. So the SEC, and now the Department of Justice, wants companies to guarantee that their employees are only using approved channels for their communications. But the only way a company can provide that guarantee is by monitoring all of their employees' personal devices so that the company can prove that these devices are not being used for company business, or if being used, that all business communications are being preserved. What does this mean? It means that millions of employees will be forced to give up their right to privacy and their constitutional right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures, or face being disciplined or fired by you. Why is this illegal? Because if the SEC or the Department of Justice through the FBI try to do the same thing without a warrant, they would be breaking the law. And if they did not have probable cause to believe that there was evidence of a crime on that phone, no court would give them a warrant. Right now, law firms are advising companies how to comply with these policies. Instead, they should be advising you how to fight these policies. Not only is the law wrong, it will do nothing to prevent crimes by your employees. Why? Because your employees aren't stupid. If you have a bad apple and they want to commit a crime, and their conversations are being monitored, they'll just go out and buy another phone. The SEC and the DOJ have absolutely no idea how many employees of public companies are engaged in criminal activity. No idea. Just ask them for a number. But they want you to invade the privacy and constitutional rights of millions of innocent people just so they can prosecute a handful of criminals. In what universe does this make any sense? Don't give in to the government's pressure. Don't sit back and wait for some other company to challenge the government. Band together with other companies and take the government to court. It's the only thing that makes any sense.